Hey Run Junkies, welcome back to Runners Without Limits TV. This is my first training update since the Dopey Challenge. It's been about a month since I've checked in with you guys, so I'm going to do that today. We're going to talk about kind of what's been going on in the last few weeks and some final thoughts, just a few final thoughts on the Dopey Challenge. So let's have some fun. So with the holidays, we're sort of in this post-dopey blues kind of, right? I'm sure that I am not the only one kind of suffering from this post-event letdown that I think we all kind of go through. It makes it worse that it's January, that we're kind of, right now it is literally snowing. There's been snow on the ground. It's been dark and cold and uncomfortable for the last 10 days since I've been home. But I do kind of want to talk a little bit real quick about the Dopey Challenge. There's been a lot going on personally that I kind of want to cover. I think I'm going to get the bad news out of the way first. So my mother-in-law passed away this past week. Dave's been he was with her when she passed. So he was in Indiana. He's been hanging out with my father-in-law and just kind of taking care of things over there. So he's been gone for about a week, leaving me with 2 dogs. And, he's exactly where he needs to be, but I've got 2 dogs that are very, very bored. I know a couple of you have already reached out and expressed your condolences, and I want to thank you for that. We're just kind of, I'm keeping the home fires burning while he's taking care of things in Indiana, and he should be home in the next few days. I think. I don't know. We're just kind of going day by day at this point. Another thing, before I get into kind of final thoughts about the Dopey Challenge, earlier this month, Jen and I discussed our 2023 goals, and some of you already know this. We announced it on the podcast, but 2023 is going to be my last year for this channel and for the podcast. I've been doing this since 2016. It's been a lot of fun. I need to start spending time with other priorities, namely my family. So I'm going to be stepping away from this at the end of this year, but you're still stuck with me for a good year. I'm going to change a little bit around the actual content. I'm probably not going to do as much as I usually do. And really, between now and the end of April, well into May, you're still going to see a lot of Run Disney content because we have a lot that we're still doing. So I will be retiring from the podcast and the channel. I know a few of you know about that already, and you've reached out and been extremely supportive of this decision that I'm going in this direction. And I really do appreciate that. It was not an easy announcement to make. It needed to be made, and it's a move that I do need to make. But I'm so grateful that so many of you are behind it and have expressed so much encouragement around that. So thank you all so much. So, all right, let's talk Post-Dopey. My recaps are coming. We've got the 5K and 10K up now. The half marathon and full marathon videos and podcasts will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. There was a lot that I've learned about doing the Dopey Challenge. It's been 5 years since I did it last time. And I have to say, I with all of the experience now that I have, I think I have like 14 events or something, event weekends, coming back around to the Dopey Challenge felt a lot different on a great many levels this year. I wasn't convinced I was going to finish. We'll get into that on the podcast. I have a lot of thoughts and feelings around the Dopey. I did finish, and I felt good when I did. But there were a lot of things that I learned and that I'm still kind of processing through this whole thing. The fact that I have so many of you in my corner and backing me, and all of those folks who donated to Team MSAA when it got hard, when I got scared, when I started freaking out, I just remembered all of you. And that is what kept me putting one foot in front of the other. I think in the next few weeks, we're going to have more conversations about it. And I certainly don't know how to boil it down to its essential parts, because I learned and relearned so much about doing Dopey. I will be coming back and doing it again next year. That was something going in that I knew I was going to do. But really, I finished. I felt good. We're in the post-Dopey letdown right now, and I'm recovering. So it's the first week I did a lot of treadmill walks and a lot of yoga. In this past week, I've started getting the runs back in, and I'm starting some body weight strength work. And we'll kind of be back up to a regular running routine. I feel really good. One of the things that I hope for with my athletes and with anybody that I coach, I really hope that their training is such that, yeah, they're sore for a couple of days after, but within a week, they feel like running again. They are ready to kind of get back into the groove. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I did end up with the post-dopey crud. I think like a lot of us, it just kind of happens. And it's very common. Nothing to be worried about. It just, post-dopey crud happens all the time. I'm kind of bouncing all over the place here, you guys, because I have a lot kind of going around in my head. But because it's been cold and snowy and gross, all I've been doing is working out in the pain cave and on the treadmill. So there's not a lot to show you. I mean, that's boring. That makes for boring TV, guys. I'm just saying. But yeah, I feel really good post-Dopey. I'm glad it's over. I'm really glad it's over. I had a couple of moments where I wasn't sure if I was going to finish, and I'm glad it's over. It takes a lot of time and a lot of energy to get to and through it. And now that it's over, I have so much time and I'm able to rest and relax a little bit, because we have 32 days till I go back for Princess. Yeah. Anyway, that's just a real quick update on the front here, because I got to get to work on the half and full marathon videos, and all of that stuff's going to be coming up. So I just wanted to let you guys know that's where my head is right now. Hopefully I will see some of you at Princess and certainly springtime, but the perfect year is still on track. It has been a wild ride so far. The big, hairy, audacious goal is kind of off the table. And I don't want to say we're going to coast all the way to springtime, but it's not going to be nearly as time consuming. And I'm looking forward to warmer weather. I don't really know what else to say, except that's my little update for all of you who have offered encouragement and support on all of these fronts. I want to thank you. It's been a lot of fun so far, and we got one more year to do it. So I hope you join me and have some fun with me. So here's what's coming for the next 6 months, basically through May. You're going to get a lot of Run Disney content. It's going to be a lot of recaps and prep for the upcoming events. I'll be doing a training update once a week still, if there's anything to report, really. But that's going to be it. And then I'll probably take some time off over the summer and then start the final season in the fall as we get ready to train for Dopey Challenge 2024. Yes, I'm already thinking about that. So I think that's going to do it. I want to ask you, what do you think about all this? How are you feeling in this kind of midwinter blah? How are you feeling? Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. I miss you guys, and I hope to see you all again soon. Take care. Remember, you have no limits. Happy running.